A brief Python code is given in this multiple choice test, and we want to see if we run this code, then which one of these will be the answer. As you can see, the first line is just generating a list and defining a list in which we have 5 elements. So these are the elements in the list. The next line, the next 2 lines are actually printing, and we want to see the result of print. So let's deal with the third line, which is easier because both of the lines that you can see are dealing with operator chaining. So this is membership operator chaining. So we have cascade of in, as you can see, in, and the same thing for the second line. So we have membership operator chaining, and the reason we deal with the third line is because using the parentheses we are specifying that first let's deal with this guy. The important thing to notice is this is different, this x here is different than what is actually inside the list. And because of that, even though they look like as if they are almost the same, they're not exactly the same. So x in list will return false. So what I'm trying to say is the third line is effectively logically the same as print false in list. And of course, given the way list is defined, false happen to be one of the members. So it is truly in the list, therefore this will generate true for us. So the last line will print true, and as a result, you can see that therefore the correct choices or candidates for this problem will be one of these two. So these are the possible candidates. Now, which one is the right one? We have to focus on the second line. As I said, this is the cascade of 2 in, so it's operator chaining. And the important thing to notice is in the operator chaining or membership operator chaining, it's as if we have and of both things. So that second line is as if we are saying print x in list and list in list. So that's the way it works. Now x is not in list for the reason we discussed, so this is false. And of course, list is not in list. You can see that the 5 members inside list, they're not list. So therefore, this is also false. And in this case, we have false and false, which as a result will give us false. So obviously, the second line will print false for us. So therefore, out of the 2 candidates we discussed, only the second one works out, and that's the correct answer. If we wanted to, let's say, somehow get to this second line printing for us a true, then we should have modified that line to something like this. So assume that I want the second line to also print true, then I have to modify it as like this. So exact element in list, but then I should have also modified list by appending list to itself. So list.append list. So if I do that, I'm effectively adding list as a member or element to itself. And then at the same time, by properly changing the let's say item to exactly what is inside the list, then I enforces that the outcome of this turns out to be true. I hope that this example is helpful in terms of showcasing how the operator chaining and specifically membership operator chaining is working in Python.